Hello class. I am doing a quick little video here to help you with the process of getting started with O&P. So I know there's a lot of steps here and I want to make sure that this is pretty straightforward, and so I'm doing a video to reinforce the text-based instructions that I've provided. So you should have received your notifications today, and in the course you will, or in the Canvas, you will find all of the information that you need to get started. In the last module, I provided a lot of information about O&P, what you need to do, what the expectations are, and all of that. And so I'm going to remind you that when you get into the course, the way that you should be keeping track of things is by entering the module that we're in. Do not follow the to-do list. That will mess you up because not everything you need to do is in that to-do list. So start with the module, open it up, and I try to put everything that you need in the Start Here and important information. So unless I tell you otherwise, in this Start Here and important information or overview, you'll find the information that you need right here. So here, let's start with observation and participation, right? So I have provided you with a little bit of information about what O&P is and about what the expectations for professionalism are and all of that. So remember, 35 hours of field experience. So you have to get out in the field 35 hours. As I go through down here a little bit further, bam, bam, bam. Let's go right here. Right here. Plan your schedule for completing 35 hours. Schedule most of your visits in approximately 3-hour blocks. You need to have 9 hours of your visits completed by March 8th and 18 hours of visits completed by April 1st. Your entire 35 hours need to be completed by April 26th. Now, the information that you received from Jill Gerber, the contact person in OCE, or the Office of Clinical Experiences. Her name is Jill Gerber. She manages all of the O&P placements. You may have received a message from her saying that your placement is pending approval in OCE. That means you need to contact Jill. Now, and you've received emails from her, so search your inbox, find a previous email that she sent. You'll find her email address, phone number, all of that. So the placement information that you received says that you have until, I think it was May 3rd, to complete your O&P experience. That is not correct. That is the last day of classes. You need to have your O&P finished, as I've said, entire 35 hours completed by April 26th. Okay? So, go back up here and we're going to walk through the steps of getting started. So, you receive your placement today, unless you need to contact Jill, and then you will receive it at a later date, but it's in process. Your first step is this right here, to email your cooperating teacher to introduce yourself and start setting up your schedule. Now, in order to do that, you need to use this template. On this template, I'm helping you understand how to format a formal professional email to another professional in the field. So copy paste this into your own email and fill in your personal information in this purple spot here. Okay, I'm going to go back one. So it says right here, CT introduction email. After you receive your notification, you're going to use this assignment that has the template for emailing your cooperating teacher, introducing yourself, and getting started setting up your schedule, right? Once you have received an email back from her, you need to plan out your entire 35 hours. You need to have that all scheduled before you even get started. And you need to submit that to me before you get started. So let's review the requirements here. So remember that 35 hours you need to schedule all at once. Schedule most of your visits for 2.5 to 3 hours. Here are benchmark deadlines, and complete all of your O&P by April 26th. Now, let's use this assignment right here. Right here we are. Details for scheduling is right there. And then use this assignment to report your O&P visit schedule. Notice this is due on February 23rd. Okay. So use this assignment right here. Click the scheduling form and you'll see that you fill in. This is an example right here of how to fill in your hours. So you'll use this schedule right here. It's got the important due dates filled in for you and everything. And in order to access this, follow that link, make a copy. No, you do not have the rights to edit it because then you'll be editing it for everyone. So make a copy, save it, and then you're going to upload your schedule as a Word document. So this is the O&P visit schedule assignment, due 2/23. And again, this is all on one page. It's a big long page, but it's all on one page. So you've got all this information all organized for you. All right, so then some of you are going to want to get started on your O&P visits pretty quickly. So in order to be eligible to start your school visits on the 12th of February, you have to have submitted your visit schedule, 35 hours, and completed the assignment to research your assigned school. Now, because we are currently in Module 2, and we're talking about the public school, I've got this as an actual assignment for you in Module 2. So it's a requirement to get started with O&P, and it's also a requirement that you're going to receive points for in Module 2. So here's the assignment, and here's the link. Here we go. So again, make a copy of the worksheet. Don't type directly into it. You don't have editing rights anyways. So here's the research. So it's basic information about your school that you should know in order to be well prepared to get started with your O&P. So what I'm asking you to do with this one is make a copy, save it, and then what you'll do with it is paste the link to your research in your student profile slide, the profile slide that you created right away at the beginning of the course. And the slide deck link is right there. Okay, let's go back to the information. Now, when you go to your very first O&P visit, you will document your visits. You will do that with the O&P timesheet, and you download it right here. So you want to click on that arrow down, download it, print it out, and take it with you to each of your visits. Now, this is your actual documentation of your visits. Every single one of your visits must be hand signed by your cooperating teacher. If your cooperating teacher if you're not in your cooperating teacher's classroom If they have a substitute that day, have the teacher in charge of whatever classroom that you're in sign your timesheet. Okay. At the end of O&P, you will need to submit that completed timesheet, again, with original signatures. You scan that, you scan it, yeah, it's difficult for you to hand in a tangible copy to me, but you'll scan it, you'll submit it to the assignment, and that is the documentation that allows us to check the box that you have completed it. It is required. If you don't have that, according to department policy, you cannot pass the course. So this is a really important document. It's also, and I hate that I have to say this, it's also something that you should, please just make sure it is your cooperating teacher who signs it, or the person in charge of the class that you are in. Please don't ever, even if your cooperating teacher says, go ahead and just sign for me, don't. We have literally had students not pass the course because they signed the cooperating teacher's name, and they actually weren't going to O&P anyways, but so it wasn't just their cooperating teacher said, hey, will you sign that for me? But they literally weren't going and just writing in the cooperating teacher's name. Yeah, please don't do that. God, please don't do that. Okay, so yeah, you'll submit your timesheet, and just know that there are some reports that you'll file, and those are assignments for the class. It's not like you have all of these reports to file and you're going to have a bunch of classwork too. No, we're going to count that as classwork. So when you complete your first field visit, there's this report that you'll want to submit. And I also have a reminder here, you should have at least 9 hours of visits. So for certain, this is due on or before March 8th. There will be another one, the midpoint, and another one at the end. Now, the reason why I ask you to submit this report after your first visit is so that I can check in with you and see how things are going. If it's great, all of that, I'm going to be so excited. But this is how you let me know how you're feeling about things, how it went with your cooperating teacher, all of that. And this is confidential, just between you and me. So you can tell me whatever you need to tell me, okay? And I have had students get started, and the O&P placement wasn't necessarily a really good fit. So if your very first visit doesn't go, if your first visit you detect some serious problems, you need to put that in there. Email me right away as well. Now, I've summarized all of the deadlines right here. So you've got just an overview. And yeah, I think that's it. I will do another video that talks about just some things with O&P and dressing for success and all of that sort of stuff. I won't put that here. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I'm really excited for you. Most students have an amazing time with this. Some students, they have transportation problems or, whatever. If you run into problems, let me know. Okay? I'm here to support you. Just let me know. Have a great time.